you doing, ACHS? This is Chappie. I'm coming to you live from the Sorta parking lot of Good Samaritan, and wanted to share a quick few thoughts real quick here before I got to head in. Today I was actually kind of this morning looking at the book of Ecclesiastes, and I know some of you are like, Ecclesiastes? Is that even a book? Well, yes, it is a book, and it's found right after Proverbs, and it was written by King Solomon. And I encourage you, if you get a chance, read this book. It is an intense, it's got good wisdom. It's an intense study of life in general, and I'll get back to that in a second. So it's all kind of started. I was thinking about a time back when I was in college at the University of Colorado, and I was really getting involved with Campus Crusade for Christ, the Navigators. Every Christian group on campus I was getting involved with. And there was a particular Saturday where I was like, you know what? I want to connect with God on a deep level. The kind where, God's going to show me something awesome here. So I chose to go out to what's called the Flatirons, which is right next to the campus there. It's a granite formation on the side of the mountains there. About an hour's hike. So I grabbed my Bible, grabbed my backpack, started trucking up this mountain. Finally got up. I weaved, through some fields and up through some pine trees. Beautiful. Got up to the Flatirons, kind of walked out on the precipice of one of the rocks. I said, well, this is where I'm going to have this great spiritual epiphany. I sat down, I got my Bible out, and I started just reading. Folks, I'll be on nothing. I got worried. I started flipping. Oh no, where's God? Where's God? Where's this epiphany? Flipping all around. When I got done, really, because I decided it's time to go back, it had nothing. And I was kind of sad. I was like, oh, I was supposed to get this big spiritual epiphany. So I hiked back down. I was kind of bummed out for a few hours. Then I remember a particular instance coming. It was after it was in Iraq during the invasion. It was after we had jumped across the Euphrates, been surrounded for 4 days, and came back out. And I remember just sitting there in my Humvee. I picked up my daily bread, and it was weird that suddenly this epiphany had hit me there. The essence of the epiphany, or this encounter with God, was exactly what Ecclesiastes is telling us. All is vain except for serving God and dwelling in His presence. And it was with that, I had closed up my daily bread and gone out and started talking to the soldiers out. I was walking from track to track, tank to tank, just seeing how everybody was doing after this big fight. And guys were like, Chappie, your prayer worked. And I was like, folks, I just simply said the prayer. I didn't do any of the miracles. And I said, give glory to God. And once I said that to them, like, oh yeah, we'll do that. An amazing moment of seeing God work in my life and in the life of the people around me. So I want to encourage you to stay. And this encouragement comes from the book of Ecclesiastes. Now, here's what Solomon said at the beginning of Ecclesiastes. And this is in verse 12 here. 1 verse 12. I, the preacher, have been king over Israel and Jerusalem. And I applied my heart to seek and search out by wisdom all that is done under heaven. It is an unhappy business that God has given to the children of man to be busy with. I have seen everything that is done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and a striving after the wind. I know a lot of people in life, every aspect of life, whether you're a Christian or a Christian, are looking for happiness, are looking for some type of significance, looking for something to make them happy, to build them up, they're looking for the meaning of life is what it comes down to. But on our own and just going about like collecting things, collecting stuff, collecting money, okay, getting a really good job or studying everything there is to study and raising our intellect to new levels. Solomon basically says, all this is vanity. All this is vanity. Now, because I'm only on the little webcam here for a second, I want to go to the end of Ecclesiastes where the answer is given. Go figure that. Go to the end of the book. You got the message there. Let me get there here. All right. Literally 12, 13, the last verse there, or 12, 13, and 14, the last two verses. The end of the matter. All has been heard. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every deed into judgment with every secret thing, whether good or evil. So what does living life really come down to, especially with purpose, with meaning, with happiness? Fear God and follow his commandments. Basically, have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Have a relationship with God. And you will have true purpose, you will have true meaning, and you will have true happiness, folks. Folks, go out, do good today. Have a wonderful day, and be mightily blessed, folks. We'll see you a little later. Hi, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below.